KT McFarland is with us, former Deputy National Security Advisor. Your comment on that exchange before we get to your all-important book. What do you got?
I am just stunned. I guess I shouldn't be. But the level that the United States press corps, which hates Donald Trump with a passion, is willing to go to, not just because they hate Trump, but they love their ratings. What this is all about is Jim Acosta's ratings. Where's this guy going to be without Donald Trump? I don't know, probably at a high school newspaper peddling something.
Unfortunately, their ratings are in the tank.
Yeah, well, good.
Despite Jim Acosta.
Yeah.
Maybe because of Jim Acosta.
Because of Jim Acosta.
Let's get to the book. I've got it in front of me. It's called Revolution, Trump, Washington, and We the People. Now, I've read it briefly. I've read a scan of this. And I want you to tell our audience how you were treated by the Mueller people, because it wasn't good. Go.
I was in the Trump administration. I was one of the first people to support him. And after 5 months, I left Washington, left the White House, went home to my house in Long Island. One morning, knock on the door, cell phone conversation. We're right outside. Can we come in? I was home alone. I said to 2 FBI agents, who then announced that they were with the Mueller probe. And I said, well, I never met with any Russians. I'm surprised you're here. But I want to get to the bottom of what the Russians were up to more than anybody else. I'm a foreign policy expert. So come on in. And then they proceeded to ask me a series of questions. At the beginning, I said, do I need a lawyer? Am I some kind of suspect in something? Oh, well, we can't tell you not to get a lawyer. But we're here just to ask you a few questions. You're a fact witness. We're not investigating you. So just give us sort of a lay of the land. What was the thinking around the administration and during the transition? So I was very forthright. Several hours later, they leave, and it's something that, you know, I've thought about since then, Stu. The lead FBI agent said, well, thank you. You've been so generous with your time. This has been good for us, but it's been good for you. That should have been my red flag. Anyway, I met with him again and again, several times. I consulted with lawyers. I didn't have a lawyer lined up for this. And we all agreed that if I lawyered up, it would look like I had done something wrong, and I hadn't done anything wrong. At the end of all of this, the Mueller Commission, according to press reports, seized all of my records and other people's text messages, cell phone conversations, and then they had them in 6-inch notebooks, and they would go through day by day, minute by minute. What's this text message about? What about that phone call? Who did you talk to? Well, I said, can I have access to my files? Can I see what you're looking at? Oh, no, that's not how we do things. And they were essentially quizzing me on my record. If I'd made one mistake, if I got the day wrong, or if I got the phone call wrong, or who was on the text message, then they could turn to me and say, well, you know, we don't believe that. I had to prove to them that I was innocent because they had all the power, all the records, all the resources. I finally got the world's best lawyer in the country, Bob Giffra, head of litigation at Sullivan and Cromwell, and he helped me through this. But they had set me up. And what they wanted to do was to either find me guilty of some crime, they figure it out later what, but essentially to have me turn in Trump. Because they wanted me to be the missing link between Donald Trump, Mike Flynn, and the Russians. They then said to me, you know, basically let me have a choice. And my choice was at the end where I said, well, you're just going to have to charge me with something. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to make up things about others. And I'm not going to plead guilty to a crime I didn't commit. And I knew that I might, with that, Stuart, face bankruptcy and years in litigation. At the end, they kind of left me alone when I wouldn't give them what they wanted, or couldn't give them what they wanted, and they moved on to the porn star queen. But at that point, I was so traumatized, I fled the country.
That is extraordinary,
Yeah.
KT. Just an extraordinary suffering on your part at the hands of the Mueller people. I wish we had more time. I'm glad you've given me the book, because I will read it. And I want you back on this show as often as possible to make the point that you were treated disgracefully by American authorities.
Thank you.
You're welcome, KT. You come back soon, okay?
I will.
Thank you very much.